Just don't want to happen. I want to go to heaven, baby. I want to go to heaven, baby. Oh, baby. But fast! Just can't wait for you to be back soon, baby. I want you now. Baby, I'm waiting for you. Hurry up! I just want you, baby. I just want more of you. Baby. I need you right now. Right now. Yeah. I want you. Oh, baby. Is that you? Oh, come get me, baby. I've been waiting for you, baby. I've been waiting for you, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. I wanna go to heaven, baby. Yeah, baby. Take all of me.
Class 66, understand an emergency. You want a vector to Cincinnati, is that correct? Negative. Vector, it's Sir, he's looking for vectors.
Oh, my goodness, I love this song.
Carol of the Bells, 1916. Ukrainian composer Michael Leontovich. That's my favorite Christmas carol.
Mine too.
I read Lizzie Stalin sang the best version of the song yet.
I think John Williams' version is better.
Yeah.
Remember it's called The Sound in Home Alone?
Yes, I love John Williams' version still. Winston Sterling's version is purely violin.
Both sounded good, but guess who sang the best version yet?
Android Uvo.
No.
Klaus Egan?
No.
Don't say pentatonics.
Me.
Did you say what?
Me. Look, I sing the song better than anyone else. My singing prowess go way back in the church choir.
Oh, let's give it up for George Friedrich Handel.
It must be you who composed the Messiah.
Oh my goodness.
Will you go anywhere at your service?
There's no way you're a singer. That's the joke of the new year. You record one song and that's the end of music as a performing art. You just stick to the badge. You're better off chasing bad guys.
I recorded a song in high school.
Yeah, I know. But you just stick to the badge.
I'm a fantastic singer.
We're better off having you on our side. She says she sings. Gwen sings.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh no, what is it again, Gwen?
New Parkland Hotel, homicide, male.
First week of the new year. Classic.
Oh my goodness. You ready for some cop action, Agent Gwen?
I was born ready.
Hello, Danny. Meet us at the New Parkland Hotel.
Here we go.
What do you got?
Multiple lacerations, several blows to the neck, chest, and gut. Julius Caesar style. Seems like dead Samson here had one terrible night with some angry ass Delilah.
My thoughts exactly. Cocaine, molly, marijuana, alcohol to set up the mood. Seems like this guy holding himself before the real day gets started. Stood no defense for himself.
Well, the murderer can only think so much. We search for details, IDs, Object, possible fingerprints, whatever. Anything that can give us possible information on the dead guy and the lady he spent the night with. We find out who she is. We find our killer.
On it.
There is agencies. A male homicide. Calling an ambulance. Parkland Hotel. Now. You found something?
Negative. I swept the entire continent. There was nothing. No clothes, no personal belongings, except for this. A Victoria's Secret bra. Clearly, there's been a woman with a deceased.
Victoria's Secret on this, huh?
Uh-huh. The largest lingerie retailers in the United States with over 1,070 stores.
With a total asset of $11.57 billion as of 2021, that Victoria's Secret?
That's the one.
At least we know that our mystery woman has a penchant for exquisite underwears.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We found his wallet, cash intact, debit card intact, and some other documents. Duke for Larry, 40 years old. His ID showed that he's a filmmaker, an executive member of the Directors Guild. Sadly, he's not alive to direct the unfortunate story of his death.
Jade?
There are at least 2 various fingerprints on the bottle and the glass. That means whoever killed Duke was with him the whole time.
That's good. This right here, I found on a locker. The phone is fingerprint encrypted. That guy don't have a matching fingerprint, and that leaves us to one person whose fingerprints could possibly unlock it. Anyone?
The mystery girl.
10 points for you.
We take the bottle and the glasses to the forensics to leave the fingerprint of them, to unlock the phone and its contents.
And once we do that, the mystery woman won't be so mysterious after all. Guys, we are this close in finding our killer.
With the details Gwen has collected, I think we have a firm lead closing on this case once and for all. So guys, let's chase it. Hoist the badge. Hoorah.
Oh, yes. Yes, exactly.
Good day, madam. Compliments of the season.
Zeus, Air Rashid.
You're very kind, madam. Thank you very much.
Good. Hope your Christmas holiday wasn't as chaotic as you look right now.
Christmas is as good as it can be. Stress comes to the job, but we'll do just fine.
I'm sorry to cut your Christmas holiday short, but I must say, I'm happy to have you and your team back.
Thank you very much, madam.
The Inspector General called all units back and active. You can see I had no choice.
I believe there's no greater cause, and I say the same for my team. And we understand what the Interpol stands to uphold.
I must say, I like your attitude towards your job. Law enforcement isn't a profession, but it's a vocation. Agent Serious. Words around the precinct says you and your team are closing in on the case. What is it about?
Homicide. 40-year-old male, gruesomely murdered. The aggressor believed to be a female, although we do not have a firm lead on the assailant. But we will follow every breadcrumb until we find our killer.
I must say, the news is causing traffic on the internet before the bloggers start coming up with their own version of the story. You and your team need to track down the perpetrators and bring them to book. Am I understood?
Crystal. You follow
Larry, on the night he was murdered, has just returned for an honorary night where he was awarded Best Writer and Director in his film, in Shadow.
That's a milestone achievement. She must have won him a lot of enemies, but why should he be killed for it?
The phone encryption has been deciphered. The last clip on the video was the murder in action.
Any faces?
Negative, just a weird clip. I hacked into the social handles of the phone, and the bio said Cleopatra Abigail. She owns a Victoria's Secret retail shop at the City Mall.
Fantastic. That explains her restricted taste in fashionable underwears. She wears her own brand.
Bingo.
The City Mall, you say?
Damn right.
Guys, let's go for some window shopping, shall we?
Hello! Oh my god, you look so fabulous.
Oh man, thank you.
Oh, I'm going.
Cleopatra, nice meeting you.
The pleasure is mine. What are you, a supermodel or something? Because trust me, Carolina Beloska got nothing on you, girl.
What? That is in fact the reigning Miss World. Oh Gwen, you're so kind with words.
Trust me, if girls don't compliment each other, then who will? Get love, sis. Get love.
So why are you here? To shop or something? Oh wait, let me guess. That handsome bloke guy over there is your man.
Oh yes, you got it. We actually came here to shop for some fancy lingerie, and he likes me wearing them sexy.
Oh well, you are in luck. I own a lingerie store in the mall and all Victoria's Secret undies. You are gonna love them. As to be sure, I wear what I sell.
Oh wow, isn't that interesting? Because I happen to have a lost but found Victoria's Secret bra, and I was hoping you could help confirm who the owner is. I mean, you're a top dealer.
What are you talking about?
Your talents go beyond retailing fashionable wears, don't they? You also have hands adapted for stabbing. New Parkland Hotel.
You must be out of your mind. I do not know you or have an idea what you are talking about. But you have to move, else I'm going to have to call the security on you now.
I was really hoping we could be friends.
Security! Please get this girl.
Well, I have a feeling you will not be needing them. As a matter of fact, the Interpol already here. That's your bra, and this your phone. Found in the crime scene. You under arrest for the murder of Duke Folari. Sorry we didn't ask you what you'd like, but please, it's cold.
Do you know what I'd like? I demand that you give me my phone call. I want to speak to my lawyer, and that's what I'd like.
I was hoping we could wrap this all up, get a confession out of you, but it appears not. Although you have the right to an attorney, but you really are in no position to make demands, Miss Anugo. You're a prime suspect to a gruesome murder. Your fingerprints trafficked all over the crime scene. Should I add a recorded clip of the murder act in your phone? The assailant in the video has to be your identical, if not you. Might I also add that your bra was visible at the crime scene? And here you are, giving me the call my attorney attitude. Really? Let me tell you what I'd like. I'd like for you to make that phone call to your attorney this instant. But, There is not one attorney in the world that can save you from doing a maximum sentence in the most dreaded correction facility within the country. That I can guarantee you.
I did not kill Duke. I did not. The girl in the video is not me.
She's probably lying to save her skin. I mean, that's what criminals do. They always lie at first until proven otherwise. She can't be any different.
I completely agree. But could there be any chance that I'm missing out on a detail?
My thoughts exactly. I mean, who records themselves committing a crime and leaves it for the law enforcement to find?
Maniacs do. Come on, we saw drugs. Molly, marijuana, alcohol with the disease which the assailant ingested, all of which can cause hallucination, chemical imbalance, drunkenness. So tell me, what can someone under this influence not do? I say more than come stop list.
From our further investigation on the personal life of the suspect, she has been a regular patron to relationship therapists, both online and across desk. Turns out she has not been able to outstay a relationship for more than a month. This is as a result of her alcohol and drug addiction. Duke Folarin has been her longest lover because they both share their addiction problems.
It's clearly not a robbery. And clearly there are no signs of struggle. It is indeed an assassination. But why will she assassinate a man with whom she shares her addictions? Her longest serving love interest, in fact. I'm beginning to think that there is something monumentally off. There is one last piece of the puzzle and we are going to find it. Jade, Donnie, both of you interrogate the suspect one more time. I will observe from behind. Gwen?
Yes.
Any further information you can garner from the evidences will prove invaluable.
On it.
You may want to stop by the hotel. When you get there, ask for the records of those who lodged the hotel at the same time Duke Folarin did. Request for CCTV footage still.
On it.
How are you doing?
I'm not so good. I'm claustrophobic.
Capophobia. You're scared of a few curves. I understand you are anxious, trembling even. We are the interactor. When we say the police are your friends, we mean this shit. Don't look at that big man over there. He's a bully.
He's intimidating.
He has that effect on people. But he does his job well.
I did not kill Duke. He was my lover. I'm obviously in a health situation. I know what you all think, but I did not.
Do you confirm spending time with Duke the night he was murdered?
I confirm it.
The items found in the crime scene are your personal belongings.
I confirm it.
There was no third party other than you and Duke.
Yes.
Are you confirming you're the one in the video killing your partner?
I did not say that.
Oh well, you just did. You said there were no third party. You were with him the whole time and he wound up dead. How do you explain that?
I don't know. Please believe me.
All you have to do is to admit it. A record has shown that you have an addiction to aesthetic drugs and alcohol. I put it to you that you killed Duke as a result of hallucination, chemical imbalance, induced hyper-excitement. Admit it. Admit it.
I did not kill Duke. I only asked him to sit on the bed while I go to the bathroom. And when I came back, he already had cuts and holes on his body and blood everywhere.
Is that right, huh? Why did you not call the intrapod? Rather, you fled the scene, futile attempt to evade capture.
I was scared. I feared that the cops would take me in and the internet would condemn and brand me a murderer, even before getting to know the actual story.
The internet will be the least of your worry if you do not give us the confession.
What do you want from me?
The truth.
How could I kill him? We were in love.
Before you bring the lover shit, you have to remember that Judas stabbed Jesus.
Cleopatra, are you aware that perfecting the cause of justice and giving false confession to law enforcement is criminal? And it will hurt your sentence if the court pronounces you guilty. Yes. Write down your account of the murder.
Guys, you're not gonna believe what I'm gonna tell you, but I know it sounds crazy and perhaps too theoretical, but you gotta trust me on this.
We trust you,
There are few people who are ambidextrous, ability to use both right hand and left hand effectively, some of which are Leonardo da Vinci, Albert Einstein, Benjamin Franklin,
tennis star Maria Sharapova. Gosh, I love her.
Basketball legend Kobe Bryant. May God rest his soul.
I may not be so sure, but I can bet anything that Cleopatra is one-handed. I was watching her the whole time. She opened the bottle water with her right hand. She poured the water into the glass with her right hand and drank from it with the same hand. She picked up the pen, pressed the knob, and wrote with her right hand. What does that tell you guys?
She's a right-handed person, and she uses her right hand for her daily tasks.
Her right hand is the dominant one.
Exactly. You see, I inspected the wounds all over Duke's body. He died of multiple lacerations, all of which he bled out from. But he died from a mortal blow struck to the right-hand side of his neck. For such fine and devastating blow to be struck, it must be executed with one's power hand to effect the damage. Guys, Duke was killed by
A left-handed person.
There was an intruder in that room.
You're damn right. Reports at the hotel states that Duke Folarin came into the hotel with his assistant, a female, whom he lodged in a suite directly opposite his. 26 minutes later, Cleopatra Anugom was ushered into his room on Duke's request. After some time, CCTV footage saw the assistant leaving the hotel premises alone and Cleopatra leaving the same hotel 5 minutes later in panic. I couldn't gather much information about the assistant, but her name is Ekanem Queenet, and she has been Duke's assistant for the past 5 years.
Well, it seems like we have an uninvited guest to the party. It's high time we had a little chit chat, shall we? Good job, Gwen.
Good day, ma'am.
Good day.
Interpol agent Zeus and Gwen.
Queenet, how may I be of help?
There's been a homicide. The victim, Duke Folarin, we believe to be a close associate of yours.
Oh, yeah. It was such a shame what they did to him. He was a good man and a boss in the industry. But officers, what has this got to do with me?
Just a hunch. We followed the lead that points us directly to you. Pray tell, how did you come to know of his murder?
Nothing travels faster than light, than gossips. You find most of them on the internet.
I agree. Miss Queenet, how would you describe your relationship with the deceased?
Well, I'm a writer. I write his films, and I also double as his assistant director.
And how long has this understanding been for?
5 years.
And how would you describe your girl and boss relationship?
Good.
Where were you on the night of his murder?
Well, I just finished the award night ceremony where he came out the top best writer and director categories. So we lodged at New Palin Hotel. He was making arrangements with a certain girl, Cleopatra, with whom he was spending the night with. So I vacated my room. Such a pain to lose someone so dear. And I just hope the culprit is apprehended and served justice for.
Very sorry for your loss. Then, do you have an alibi that can affirm that you were with him on the said night of the murder? Could you write down your contact address as well as your relatives and your alibis? You've been most cooperative, ma'am. And, madam, you will not be allowed to leave the city until after their investigations, as you could come in handy. Given a few days, justice will be served, I guarantee it.
I'm more than glad to stay true.
You don't look too good, Zeus.
Hmm?
And that's exactly how you look right before you come up with a theory to solve a case.
Come on, I'm fine.
But of course, I've seen this face for years now. And I can tell there's a lot of notes connecting in your head now. So tell me, what about it?
Okay. Let me fill you guys in. Queenette gave us a statement similar to the detail Gwen provided about her. She claimed to be oblivious of the murder, and then she said to be absent on the hour of the kill. Although her alibi is still being investigated, the only lead we have about her is that she's indeed left-handed, and hers could be the hand that robbed Duke of his life. If Queenette was to kill Duke, for what reason would it be? Now we've heard about the character, the infamous behavior of filmmakers. They sleep with their up-and-coming subordinates with promise of stardom. And what's worse is that sometimes they do not even live up to their own end of the bargain. Consequently, stealing the voices. The story of Queenette and Duke will not be any different from that. Like I observed, they've been working closely for 5 years. And for 5 years, he has been nominated for the category of Best Writer and Best Director, and he has won it back to back. But here's what is off. For all those 5 films that she has written for him, she never received credit for any of them. Now I ask, how long will she continue to be in the shadows? Do you not think she would want to break free? Because this relationship, as far as I'm concerned, is not a boss to a girl relationship. It is in fact parasitic. Duke, a parasite, clings to her as the host, sapping her completely and entirely of her intellectual abilities. People have killed for very little. I think this is a very good reason to kill. And the question is, did she kill him?
Our suspicion was right. The alibi Queenette presented was actually a lover, an ex. An up-and-coming actor whom Duke had threatened to frustrate in the acting industry if he did not stay away from Queenette. And our sources also confirmed that he has not been in town since the Christmas holiday, so the alibi was fake.
Zeus's analogy is in order.
Lady Justice, forgive me, but that scumbag deserves what he got.
Oops.
How rude of you officers. Why badge him when you could have simply not?
The jig is up. Put your hands above your head.
What is that? A request or an order?
This intricate mystery of Duke's murder bears a striking resemblance to that of Julius Caesar, wouldn't you say?
Regardless, Duke was a jerk. It's still no excuse for you to kill him.
He deserved to die. He slept with me every other night I stayed up, writing all those films he received credit for.
You took laws into your hands.
He took away my voice, my every opportunity to shine. He stole and eclipsed me. He promised me stardom, and even with my talent, he abused me still. I was his captive. I've been in the shadows and I wanted to break free. Someone else would have done it, but no one deserved to claim his life more than I. He caused me grievances, and with him there will be one less motherfucker in the industry to worry about.
An innocent girl was almost convicted because of you. You framed her up for murder.
Cleopatra was just a decoy to turn attention away from me. The moment you knocked past my door, I knew it was just a matter of time before I am discovered.
I'm very sorry about the way you suffered at his hands, but taking a man's life as recompense for his misdeeds is clearly not the way.
You know the drill. You're under arrest for the murder of Duke Polaro.
I ain't going to jail for that son of a bitch.
Take her away. No. It's okay.
You're free to go.
Thank you for being nice. And you, if we'd have met in a better circumstance, we'd have really been close friends. I think I have to go to the rehab. I'm done with drugs.
Get love, sis. Get love.
What's up, guys? You look overwhelmed.
That was a case of the new year.
Why don't we pick up from where we left off? I mean, go get some drinks.
First round's on me.